Good morning. In my deer stand. Got my pot going. I'm getting ready to make some potato soup. Cheddar potato. It's actually one of my favorites. I've already made my coffee. I'm drinking on that. 33 degrees this morning. Getting ready to make a few hours out of sitting in here, and it was cold, but I mean, I can tell what that is, but that's an electric heater. So I'm nice and toasty this morning. Got a good view. I'll show you how this kit works here in just a second. All right, I decided to do this at the house. There's just no way to film it in a deer stand. Plus, I didn't want to be very loud. So here we go. If I'm going to be walking in or just not staying very long in the stand, I just carry this bag. I love this bag. It is a knockoff version of a jumbo pack. I don't want to say the name because I don't want to get in trouble, but anyway, they make a great pack for about $60 to $80. The name brand makes a jumbo. This is just a generic, costs about $15. Love this pack. If you want to see a review on this basic bag and the name brand, look at somebody else's video. There's 1,000 of them out there. Now, if I'm going to be taking my four-wheeler or my truck straight to the stand, I take this bag, just an insulated, little ice chest style bag. I got my water there, and I can measure how much water I'm using. But like I said, depending on what my situation is, this kit here goes with me everywhere I go. I have one in this bag, and I have one in my duck hunting bag. So fits just great in a Crown oil bag. We don't really drink, but I got this bag from a friend of mine, came in very handy. Lighter, obviously. Everything wrapped up in this bandana. That's the kit. And then I carry my coffee just in this pack right here. And it's just in a little bottle inside there. No big deal. So, all right, so simple. Several different brands make this cup, $3 to $5. You can buy them at Academy, Walmart, whatever. Chafing fuel. This happens to be a 6-hour one, but I've learned that all of them work. That does take about 20 minutes to bring water, 2 cups of water to a full boil. But if I'm sitting in the stand for several hours, all I got is time anyway. But my favorite thing to cook is this cheddar potato and onion soup. So it needs to simmer for 15 minutes. So this is perfect for me. Makes my coffee in about 8 or 10 minutes, and then it has water to a boil, and it takes about 20 minutes, but that's fine. But then I can simmer because this isn't I'm not running a race. I have plenty of time in the deer stand. Anyway, this cup once had a handle on it. I got this off eBay, just some cheap cup from China, and I'll show you a picture of one with a handle. And I just broke the handle off. You do it very carefully. And that just happens to fit perfectly inside that. And if I wanted to put all of it together in that bag, sometimes I do, but for the most part, it all stays in the Crown Royal bag. This is just simply it's a little taller than a normal tuna can. It's probably like a crab meat or lobster or maybe salmon, I don't know. But I cut the bottom of it out, punched a bunch of holes in it. I made this hole just so I can clearly see if my flame is in there, especially if it's bright outside. And in this other bag, I carry that lighter, so I can, if I lose flame, I can light it that way. But for the most part, just my coffee or cook kit or whatever, this is it. It's that simple. Either cup fits on top of it, perfectly fine. The lid fits on both of them. Then of course I'm going to carry a spoon or or whatever. All right, this is what the cup looks like new. A couple of dollars on eBay. Buy 3 or 4 of them, whatever. You probably get a little discount. All right, like I was saying about this can, let's say I'm trying to heat up something that's a little bit smaller. So I just bent this out of some high tensile wire, and you could probably just use a coat hanger. And then I drilled 4 holes to slide that in and out of it. So, and I'll take that, put it back on my fire, and let's say, I want to heat something up. can of beans, can of raviolis, whatever. It sits there, let it heat up. Otherwise, you know, like I said, my favorite thing is that soup. So I boil my water, put my soup in, and let it simmer. And you can touch this. You know, I've never really got my fingers hot, especially once you've taken the lid off. It just doesn't seem to be hot anymore. But I got gloves if I'm in the deer stand anyway, so it doesn't matter. Then I simmer it and let it cook. Or I've done ramen noodles. Then I've done ramen noodles in like this, you know, pour it, you know, I could use this cup, pour it out, or if I'm drinking coffee, heat it up this way. Anyway, this kit works. I'm really happy with it. Hope that helps.